Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Wagner looking it over. Outside, Suggs. 5 to shoot. Here's Carter. Cunningham with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Durant. Thompson outside. He takes it in. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Now, here's Cunningham. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Harris outside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
And it's Carter missing. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Harris outside. Trains the three-pointer. 3 points. Harris has got 6.
Really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Now, here is Robinson. Duran, no good.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Oh, great hustle play there from Wagner. Gets into the open court and cashes in on the break.
Here's Duran. Inside. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. It's stolen by Harris. Cunningham outside. To the inside. And stolen by Wagner. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And Banchero,
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board. And what a strong finish from Banchero. And his guys love when he throws it down.
Now, here's Cunningham. Hasn't made one yet. Cunningham on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Duren wide open. Robinson for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Stolen by Thompson. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Duren. Lays it up off the glass. Duren's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. In the corner, it's Duren. Out to Thompson. Comes up empty down low. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Detroit up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pistons.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And Tim, the improvement for the Detroit Pistons keyed by acquiring veteran floor spacers. You must like that aspect, am I right?
Yeah, I love that, Kevin. The fact that they have a star offensive player and they went out and added guys that can create more space for their best player and also can become a great defensive team.
And they double up Cunningham. Suggs with the steal. Payne for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Harris outside. Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And here's Carter. Duren pulls it in. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
Jalen Duren is certainly a force team in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Kevin, back to you.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Bain. Robinson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Harris draws the double. Outside for Robinson. Detroit, no good that time either. The Magic trailed by 5. Bain. to the paint. It's stolen by Duren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's off on the first. Tim, what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then, after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way.
Harris a screen. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Here's Wagner.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Wagner left side. Down low. It's stolen by Duren. 3 on 3. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
52 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Suggs. Makes it off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. And he comes up with the deuce. Duren's got 8 points.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Putting some real power behind his motion. Bain takes it straight to the rim.
On the way, Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Harris a screen. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so is Detroit with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And they let Bain sneak in there. He is quite the opportunist.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Magic.
Orlando on D. 4-point game. Pass to Herter. Here's Jenkins. And Jenkins throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Here's Stewart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Driving inside. And Jenkins throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
Here's Stewart. Inside. Pass to LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. The Magic trailed by 4. Here's De Silva. He has yet to score. Banchero with the screen. Here's Stewart. Finish off the break.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Magic making a change here. Outside, Suggs. Into the lane. And Suggs throws it down.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs, boy, a problem on the drive.
Pass to Holland. Pass to LeVert. Stewart in the corner. Pocket 4. And here's Herter outside. Great D that time from Bain. Ball stolen. Pass to Stewart. LeVert in the corner. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Herter. 6 to shoot. Misses in close. Pass to Carter. Suggs. It's good on the putback.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
The Pistons leading. Now here's Jenkins. Stewart in the corner. Here's Holland. He's covered by Banchero. Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Banchero. To the middle. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
There's a screen. Here's Jenkins to the paint. And Holland gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Wagner. Carter with the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Good as it goes. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pistons lead by 4. And we'll have the start of
The Pistons, 35.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And now we've got the intentional foul. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley.
Team foul.
He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one." Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team.
Thank you, Allie. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jalen Duren.
And the defense searching for answers on how to stop Carter Jr. inside results in a foul there.
Pistons leading by 3. And here is Duren. Outside for Robinson. Cunningham right side. Under on the wing. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And Cade Cunningham good for 3. And the Pistons lead by 4.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham, reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up. And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Pass to Duren. It's hauled in by the Magic. To tie it up. And it's laid in by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 points this quarter.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
Well, right now they have the momentum, but you've got to watch it. This league has big swings.
Cunningham with it. Defended now by Wagner. Payton for 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Banchero's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Magic?
I like their defense tonight, and you don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Here's Carter. Wagner outside. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's foul number 2 for him. Cunningham. Going to work down low.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Here's Wagner. Suggs outside. Now Wagner. A huge two-handed slam.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Harris a screen. Now Duren. And he banks the layup in.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Wagner on the wing. Here's the drive. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
There's the pick. Here's Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Oh, what a use of the baby hook.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
Bain. Not gonna go. There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Robinson fires. Sweet shot at the right time.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Outside, Suggs. Here's Wagner. Launches it. It's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler.
We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. Thanks for tuning in. We've got some exciting basketball up ahead. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside.
He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert, covered by Jokic. Gobert, no good. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. PA, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's DiVincenzo. Denver getting their last shot to go. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With his giant frame, Gobert sets a good screen and then just pivots into open position.
Now here's Murray. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
Pass to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, it's exactly what Gobert wants offensively. He wants to attack at the closest range possible.
Gordon outside. Jokic up top. Just 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off the shot. And stolen by Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. No good. That would have tied it.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
The Timberwolves trail. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here are the Nuggets. Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, that's tough to stop. Murray loves showing off that handle whenever he can.
Right side, DiVincenzo. Gobert. Jokic grabs the board. Pass to Johnson. Now Brown. Guarded by Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time. Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
To the paint. 4-3. Second chance shot. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 8.
Well, the strength of Gobert allows him to finish through contact better than most guys.
Pass to McDaniels. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Johnson. Gordon outside. And here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. 5 to shoot. And it's Jokic missing. Inside. Here's McDaniels. It's stolen by Johnson. That one is off. It's all tied in Denver. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
10.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. David Adelman wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you've just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players.
I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
And Minnesota with possession here after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Picked by Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Back to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
The Nuggets lead by 4. Drives to the hoop. And Gordon with the big finish.
Control, poise, strength, all of the above by Gordon there. Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Pass to Randall. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Gobert. Jokic grabs the board. And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Top of the key. Edwards pulls it in. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. Jokic the screen. 5 on the clock. Gordon with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Jokic up top. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Gordon pulls it in. You know, Stan, basketball isn't the only passion San Jose native Aaron Gordon has.
Yeah, B.A., I heard he's very technology-oriented, which we're not. He's a self-proclaimed computer nerd and loves everything about technology. We could use his help. He's skilled in more fields than just basketball.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on the next play, the next shot, and your results, they'll be the results. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Randall on the screen. Here's the 3. They get it again. Outside McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall with a steal. To the inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Back to DiVincenzo. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to Edwards. Getting a good look. Edwards.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Here's Brown. They still need this. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brown's got 5.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Denver. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Murray. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, BA, we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Randall can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And, yep, it's good. He's got 12.
Well, I applaud the defensive effort, but a strong guy like Gordon is not easily stopped on the drive.
Basket's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Screen by Gordon. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Murray blowing the top off.
Well, we always talk about Murray shooting, but he can attack the basket as well.
To the middle. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And after that surprising Karl-Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Stolen by Reed. Down low. It's tipped. Gordon with it. Randall's in his pocket. Stolen by Reed. Gordon pulls it in. Denver leading by 6. And there's the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Yeah, seizing his moment. Hardaway Jr. drives in hard.
There's the screen. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Gordon. He takes it in. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Minnesota making a change here. Denver shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
Valanciunas sets a screen with the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Well, at 6'11", 275, Valanciunas can really carve out space down low.
And Minnesota making a change here. Now here's to Sumu. Pass to Reed. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Hardaway, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He'll coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Guys, back to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And there's the screen. Pass to Reed. And here they come. The pull-up. The shot by Brown, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Edwards with it, guarded by Valanciunas. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, that's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Timberwolves trail by 8.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And the shot goes down.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor, that's where you go with the ball.
And so it's Denver, earning this break in the action, up 10. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Timberwolves trail by 10. Conley looking for an opening. Dosunmu outside. Outside Reed. Wide open look. No luck on that one. So it's Denver now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
And look at the big man leak out. Valanciunas being rewarded for taking initiative in transition and hustling.
Now here's Dosunmu. Off target at the rim. Right side Brown. Outside Watson. Nice D from Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 12. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Conley with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. Pass to Shannon. 5 on the clock. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Valanciunas. In transition, here they come. And stolen by Hardaway. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Minnesota. And Denver has possession. Here's Murray. Outside Brown. They kick it out to Murray. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
It's Jokic, high post. Gobert pulls it down.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Randall. 4 on the clock. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Oh, the stuff!
Well, they've really tapped into Gordon's scoring here, and he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Gobert. Oh, Oh, no good on the layup. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Randall rips down the board.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's DiVincenzo. He launches. Oh, it's off. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Now Johnson. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Randall with it. He's picked up by Brown. Here's Randall. Another chance. Now Edwards. Jacks up a three. Nope.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Nuggets.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And what a huge performance it was for Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Outside Brown. Gordon fires. The three is off. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And now ready to bring you some basketball action. Here we go. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Now here's Fox. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final. Buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, BA. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here's Holmgren. After the basket by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Back to Fox. Pass to Vassell. No good from outside.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Mark Degno will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Outside for SGA. Buries it from 3.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Pass to Champagny. Oh, misses the dunk. Deflects the pass. Oh, Fox with a steal. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Dort. Outside, SGA. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot.
The near 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama. I mean, that will disrupt shots. Believe that.
Out to Fox. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Outside for SGA. The crossover, and he sinks the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career. Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, oh, he looks to score even more.
They get it back. Second chance effort. Vassell, right side. Back to Wembanyama. Goes up again. Back to Vassell. Jacks up a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Pass to Holmgren. Caruso outside. Outside, Williams. Launches it. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Caruso. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams looking around. And Williams punches it home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The 3, Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Over Williams. Wembanyama with a bucket.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time.
15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
SGA takes it himself. And it's Holmgren missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the paint. Castle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Fox. Dort grabs the miss.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest. He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Fox with the ball. He has 7. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
RJ, San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Back to Fox. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Oh, Shea showing no fear inside.
Really nice pass there by Caruso. This man's got some game.
Fox outside. Outside Wembanyama. There's the 3. San Antonio again can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Free throw good, Wembanyama. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. The shot by Johnson, no good. Thunder leading by 8. Up top, Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw off from SGA.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the line for 1.
1:03 left in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Wiggins outside. 4 on the clock. Down low. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Harper. And the shot goes down. Harper's got his first points in this one.
And the handles are a part of Harper's game. Got to be aware of that when you're defending him.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Wembanyama. The kick out to Williams. Oh, Rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. Wembanyama. Oh, how about Victor? Gets there for the putback jam.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
Wembanyama with it. Now Wiggins defending. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Harper. Bryant outside. Shot clock at 6. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
San Antonio shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all. Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Outside, SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso outside. Back to Holmgren. From deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Harper. Here's the screen by Bryant. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Holmgren. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. 4-3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Holmgren with another miss. To the inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Well, RJ, some rebuilds go better than others. Wouldn't you say the Spurs are off to a good start?
Oh, they've got their cornerstone in Wembanyama, along with an array of young talent and plenty of picks. They look to compete now and for years to come, I would think so.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. One of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen that on the break, full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HB. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Thunder trail by 6. Caruso outside. Holmgren right side. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Harper. Here's Wembanyama. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. It's the Spurs. They're up by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Fox. Shoots over SGA. And it comes off the front of the rim. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. 6-point game. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
So it's Oklahoma City now. There's the drive.
Not getting past Wembanyama. This man has the length to be everywhere.
Here's Caruso. Good work defensively by Fox. Spurs lead by 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. Castle on the wing. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the line. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And there's a pick. Clock at 6. Champagnie, that's good.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside for Dort. Out to the wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Chet from range.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
And it's Fox missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Lets it fly from 18. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Fox right side. Here's Castle. And there's the drive. Holmgren there for the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander. Book it! That one goes!
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's the pick. Here's Vassell. Tries from 19. Holmgren there for the rebound. Thunder trail by 6. Caruso outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Here's Champagny. Now Fox. Tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A minute 4 left in the fourth. Here's Holmgren. Another chance. Ooh, it misses. He launches. Now Fox. He drills the wide open jumper.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
On the wing, Williams. Here's Holmgren. Wide open. Oh, he needed it, and he got it.
And relentless effort from Holmgren, refusing to give up until it's all over.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
On the attack, SGA from downtown. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Caruso. Here's Holmgren. It falls!
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Fox. Oh, no good. Timeout called. The Thunder. They're down by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
Blue Dort. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This one was in the balance right until the final.